So when we talk about a singular matrix, in this case we talk about a matrix whose determinant equal 1. That's a singular matrix. Then we have number 7, we can talk about an identity matrix. An identity matrix where we talk about all elements equal 0. However, elements in the principal diagonal are equal to 1. So we talk about 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So the elements in the principal diagonal equal to 1 1. Or we can talk about 1 0 0 1. So we talk about this is an identity matrix. So that is the case of types of matrices. So let us look about the operations on matrix. Talk about operations in matrix. And in this case we talk about number 1, addition of matrix. Let us assume we have two matrices A, B, C, D, and also we have another matrix we are adding. We are talking about E, F, G, H. We are adding this matrix. So to have the matrix, we take A with the first element. We take A plus E. That will be our first element. Then we have the second B plus F. Then we have C plus G. Then we have D plus H. So assuming we use numbers, let's assume we have a matrix 1 2 3 4. Then we have another matrix 5 6 7 8, and we are adding this matrix. We are going to have 1 plus 5, which is going to be 6, 2 plus 6, which is going to be 8, then 3 plus 7, which is going to be 10, then 4 plus 8, which is going to give us a 12. So we had matrix according to the elements. So you cannot add matrix that are not of the same dimension or the same definition. So we can only add a 2 by 2 matrix or a 3 by 3 matrix. Then we talk about subtraction of matrices. Subtraction of matrix. So we have A, B, C, D. Then we are subtracting E, F, G, and H. In this case, when we are subtracting this kind of matrix, we will be taking A minus E, and B minus F, C minus G, then we have D minus H. So assuming we have numbers, we have 8, 4, 3, 1 as our first matrix, then we are subtracting 5, 3, 9, 10. So when we are subtracting this matrix, we take 8 minus 5, which is going to give us a 3, then 4 minus 3, which is going to give us a 1, then 3 minus 9, which is going to give us a minus 6, then 1 minus 10, which is going to give us a minus 9. So it is a direct thing. Then let us talk about number 3. We are all doing what we refer to as multiplication of matrix. When we are multiplying matrix, the first thing we check, we have to check that the first matrix row equal the second matrix column. What do I mean? If we have A, B, C, D matrix, so our row has two elements, A and B. So we mean that the column for this other matrix should be having the two elements. Also, for the column side, we can talk about E, F, G, H, I, J. So this matrix can be multiplied because the row elements are equal to the column elements. And in this case, what we normally do, we take A. So these are 2 by 2 matrix. We have this is also a 2 by 3 matrix. So the answer we expect a 2 by 3 matrix again. So the first thing we do, we take A, we multiply E. That's our first case. Then we are going to add B multiply F. That's for the first element. Then we are going to have the second one, A multiply G. Then we are going to add B multiply F. Then we are going to have the third element is going to be A multiply I. Then we are going to add B multiply J. Then for the second